Hi everyone, this is beef stroganoff, homemade, made with beef sirloin. You can also do this with ground beef, but this video is with a collaboration with Once for All Meat Slicer. So there's a giveaway with this. If you want to see how I make this and be a part of the giveaway and receive a meat slicer, this is so freaking delicious. You guys have to give this a try. Keep watching. Hi everyone, let me show you the ingredients. I'm going to use some egg noodles. I've got top sirloin steak, Angus beef. You need sour cream. You can use fresh mushrooms, but you know my channel is all about quick, fast, and easy weeknight meals. So I'm going to use canned mushrooms. Most people use cream of mushroom soup. To keep from cutting up onions, I'm using cream of onion, plus I think it has more flavor. I'm going to use some Worcestershire sauce. That gives it that umami flavor that everyone looks for when they have beef stroganoff. Some black pepper and garlic powder. That way you don't need fresh garlic. Welcome to my channel. This is Jennifer. Channel for quick, easy weeknight meals. I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you're here. This is a special video, so you want to stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up. Let's get cooking. This is the meat slicer by Once for All. It comes with a protective cover that easily comes off. The blade section has 17 or 9 knives. Up to 17 blades can be installed. Highly efficient. You can cut an entire block of fresh meat into 18 slices with one stroke by adjusting the direction of the meat. It can be cut into different shapes, such as shredded, cubed, and meat foam. Suggested meats are fresh chicken, beef, and salmon. The thickness comes with the 2 blades are easily adjustable and easy to install and remove with the push of a button. Let me show you this green button. Pull it back, pull this off, and you've got 4mm cuts. And together you have 2mm cuts, and it snaps back into place very easily. This is perfect for hot pots, stir fries, or barbecues. You name it, this meat slicer by Once for All can handle it. It also comes with easy cleanup with brushes, 2 of them. It also comes with a knife sharpener and a little hook that you can hang it on the wall. This video is a collaboration. Once for All reached out to me and asked me to do a collaboration on how to use their meat slicer, so I'm very grateful and thankful. Let me show you guys how this works. First, you have to have a flat surface, not on a tray, on a plate or anything. And this piece right here slides right in. Now you see it moves around. You want to take this and turn it all the way to 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's not at 12. You want it exactly at 12 o'clock. Locks firmly in place. Comes with the cutting blades. Has 2, you can cut it 2mm and 4mm slices. Make sure it fits in there, cut it to size. And then you put the blade in there and see it won't move. And you just slice it down. Because I'm looking for 4mm cuts. And then raise it up. And look at this. Beautifully perfect cut meat. Can't beat that. You know, you have to be a chef to be able to cut like this. And I thought this was a wonderful idea to make this video and show you guys how to cut meat using a wonderful slicer. The information to purchase this will be in the description box or in the link below. And there's a giveaway with this video. So you might want to stick around until the end. So this is how I'm going to cut my meat for my stroganoff. I'm going to take this out and then I'm going to turn it this way. And put it back in, put it back in there, and slice it again. Lift right out. Now the steak is perfectly cut for me to saute for the stroganoff. Nice thin pieces. And like I said, I'm using sirloin steak, so it should be good and tender. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button if you want to be a part of this giveaway. You have to comment, you have to subscribe, you have to like it, and you have to share it with at least one person. Okay, I'm going to season my meat because you know I like to marinate it overnight. I'm just putting garlic powder on the meat. Now that meat slicer, look at that. Perfectly sliced pieces. You can't beat this, you guys, especially if you have no knife skills and you're not a chef. And it's perfectly safe. You will not hurt yourself using this if you use it according to the manufacturer's instructions. I'm liberally putting a lot of garlic on this. And I'm going to also add my Worcestershire sauce to this. This will be my marinade overnight. I'm not going to cook this until tomorrow. Those that know me, welcome back. You know, I upload 2 videos a week and always include an inspirational quote and tell a controversial joke. This recipe will allow you to make delicious stroganoff with just minimal ingredients, and you can get it ready in under an hour. So that's all set and ready to go. I'm gonna put this in a Ziploc bag, put it in the refrigerator, and meet you guys back in 24 hours. Okay guys, so I got my water boiling. It's the next day, and it's been about 14 hours. I'm gonna salt the water and put my egg noodles in there. I'm just guesstimating because I don't know how many noodles I'm gonna need. And you can always boil more or add less. Just that one came out. I'm gonna add that in there. I put a knob of butter. I forgot to show you guys. I was gonna use a little butter and just a little bit of olive oil to saute the steak. And like I said, this is sirloin. You guys saw me, I marinated it last night with garlic powder and Worcestershire. I got this on high heat. I'm gonna cook this fairly fast. And see how thin the meat slicer just sliced it so thin, it shouldn't take but a minute. And I forgot to tell you guys, if you're interested in purchasing one, they come in assorted colors. I got my choice. And for the giveaway, I'm gonna find out if they'll let you choose. So definitely, in order to enter the giveaway, you must comment. So in the comment, tell me what color slicer you'd like to have if you win the contest, the giveaway. Because you have to like, subscribe, and share it with one person, and you must comment. The company is requesting and demanding the comment. So I'm just gonna brown this steak fairly quickly on high heat, and it should be tender as sirloin. And like I said, this is a really quick recipe. Most people use cream of mushroom. I am using cream of onion soup. And the name of the company is Once for All. Once for All. I wanted to make sure I said that properly because I mispronounced it. It's Once for All meat slicer. And like I said, I never could have gotten it sliced this thin on my own using a knife. And that's why I chose the sirloin to demonstrate that for you guys. And the Worcestershire gives it a lot of flavor. And most people use, like I said, cream of mushroom for beef stroganoff. But like I said, I didn't feel like cutting up any onions. And cream of mushroom to me is very bland. If you've been on my channel before, welcome back. You know I upload 2 videos a week and always include an inspirational quote until a controversial joke. And I love casseroles. And when I do a casserole, I 9 out of 10 times use cream of celery whenever possible. I love cream of mushroom soup, but it just doesn't add much flavor to me. So I'm just browning this up, as you see, trying to get most of the pink out of it. And it's not a big deal because it's going to continue to cook in the sauce. So I'm not trying to really get it browned or anything, or I would have done it in batches. So yeah, if you wanted to have some color on it, you can definitely do it in batches. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling this out because I am going to saute the mushrooms in here. If you want to use fresh mushrooms, go right ahead. You can get cremini, button, shiitake, whatever kind of mushrooms you like. I just wanted to show you guys a quick, fast, easy way to make beef stroganoff and have it very flavorful in a hurry. And those that know me know my husband will not be eating this because of the mushrooms. That is not his thing. If I left the mushrooms out, he might be okay with it. So what I did was I strained the mushrooms. And I'll just saute these for a little bit to get that flavor in them and get a little color on them while the egg noodles are cooking. They don't take long. You see, you're pretty much food on the table in less than 45 minutes, minus the prep time, because I like to marinate my meat. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and definitely the meat slicer. I love it. I forgot to tell you guys, it minces meat also. You can do turn it into hamburger. You can put a piece of chicken in there and turn it 2 or 3 different ways and have ground chicken. That's one thing I really, really, really liked about it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the cream of onion soup to this. And I'm going to add the juice. I didn't throw off the juice from the liquid, I'm sorry, from the mushroom that I got in the can. I did not toss that. I'm just going to add that in there. I'm going to add some more. I thought I was going to add some more. Oh, here it is, some more black pepper. I love black pepper. And you can add seasoning, salt, whatever seasonings you like. You know, I have cardiac stents, and I really shouldn't be using canned anything, but I did have one of my subscribers hit me up, and I didn't know. She said they have heart healthy Campbell soup. So I'm definitely going to get on board with that once I use up all this other soup that I have. And I'm just mixing this together and get this all combined. And as you see, once this is combined and warmed through, it is pretty much done. My noodles need a couple more minutes. Yikes, making a mess. I think the cream of onion soup gives it more flavor, but if you like cream of mushroom, by all means do it. Definitely won't hurt. And I'm going to add sour cream to this in just a few minutes. Just want to make sure this is all heated through nice and smooth. I'm going to add a little bit more water, add some water to this. It's technically for these canned soups, they do require, or on the can say add equal amounts of water to it. You're supposed to take the can and rinse it with water when you use the canned soup. So here you have it. I'm going to add the beef back in. Stroganoff. Now I like a lot of sauce. If you don't, then don't use as much sauce for the amount of meat that I have. But I prefer it with a lot of sauce. It's just the way I roll. And I'm going to go ahead and add a big dollop of sour cream. If you don't like the tang of sour cream, you can use creme fraiche. Creme fraiche will also give you a nice taste without the tang. Mix that together. This all combined. I love beef stroganoff. Been eating it for years. My noodles are done. And if you want to freeze this, you know, noodles don't freeze well. So what you can do is put your noodles on the plate and spoon this over the top. And then whatever's left, you can put in the freezer. And when you're ready to eat it again, you can add more pasta. I keep saying noodles because there are egg noodles to it. And there you have it. There you have beef stroganoff. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And taste it for seasoning, which I'm going to taste it. Sure doesn't need anything. Oh, it's delicious. It doesn't need any salt. Yeah, I'm leery with the salt when using canned stuff. If you guys didn't notice that, try and go really easy on the salt. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed up, turn the camera around, and tell you guys my joke. Okay guys, there you have it. I have put some chopped parsley on top, and I want to once again thank Once For All for sponsoring this video. I planned to cook this for you guys. It was on the menu, but I was going to use ground beef because I definitely do not like using a lot of knife skills to cut things up. I'm always afraid I'm going to cut my finger. But this will work great. I didn't tell you it chops meat, it minces meat. Like I said, it'll turn whatever meat you put in there to like ground chicken or ground hamburger. It does a lot of different cuts. I just showed you the 4mm cuts because that's what I was using for this recipe. So definitely check out their website, the link's below. And like I said, they have different colors. And please join the giveaway, like, subscribe, and share. But definitely you have to comment for the company. Once and for all, I'm most grateful. So let me tell you guys my joke. A woman has twins and gives them up for adoption. One of them goes to a family in Egypt and is named Amal. The other goes to a family in Spain. They name him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his birth mother. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wishes she also had a picture of Amal. He responds, "They're twins. If you've seen Juan, you've seen Amal." Okay, I thought that was kind of cute. I want to thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, and more importantly, comment if you want to be a part of this giveaway. And once again, I want to thank Once For All MEATSLICER company for offering me this wonderful collaboration opportunity. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. God bless and have a good evening.